The automatic campaign is by far the easiest campaign to set up, but is it the easiest to manage? In part 2 of this 3-part series on automatic campaigns, we're going to talk all about how to optimize your automatic campaign, including bid optimization and search term optimization. These simple strategies can help you save a ton of time and money when working with your Amazon ads, so stay tuned. If you're new here, my name is Mike Zagari. I am the creator of PPC Entourage. We are software to help you scale your Amazon advertising, plus we provide results-driven management. If you are not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so, because every single week we take all the knowledge we've gained from managing millions of dollars in ad spend and pour it into these videos to help you grow your business. So subscribe today, click on the notification bell, and let's get started. All right, so the first way to optimize your automatic campaign is by what we call SKU optimization. So SKU optimization is great for those auto low bid campaigns where you may have multiple SKUs inside of one campaign, and we want to find the SKUs that are underperforming so we can stop sending traffic to those SKUs. So this is very simple and straightforward to do. I'm going to give you an example inside of PPC Entourage where we ran a filter for all of the SKUs that are underperforming. And in this example, we have SKUs that are 60% ACoS or higher inside of these campaigns. And you can see that it filters through and finds these SKUs. Now you can do this inside of the advertising console by going into your advertising campaign and looking for the SKUs that have a relatively high ACoS inside of that campaign and simply pausing them, which will divert traffic to the better performing SKUs. The next way to optimize your automatic campaign is through bid optimizations. And for lots of sellers, this is the only way to optimize automatic campaigns. In fact, we just did a poll inside of our Facebook group and most sellers just use bid optimization. So I'm going to show you the exact formula that we use to keep things super simple and super easy. Now this formula is called the max bid formula. And don't get turned off by the look of this. It looks a little bit scary, but if you have an Excel spreadsheet or if you're an Entourage user, this is almost practically done for you, where you can see the max bid that you can spend in order to get to your target ACoS. So let's break down the max bid formula. The max bid equals the selling price times the target ACoS divided by 100. So let's say your target ACoS is 40%. We would put a 40 here, we would divide that by 100. Then the only thing we really have to figure out is the click to order ratio. Now this is really important. The click to order ratio you can determine on an individual keyword level. So each keyword is going to have its own unique click to order ratio, which really makes it important to determine what the max bid is on an individual keyword level. So taking this into example, let's take a look at the max bid formula when we really break it down. Let's say we are selling a product that is $10 and our target ACoS is 40. So we're going to put that 40 divided by 100. And let's say we have determined that the keyword has a 4 click to order ratio, which means it takes 4 clicks in order to get a sale. When we do this formula, we find out that our max bid is $1, meaning that we can spend $1 per click in order to get to our 40% target ACoS. So this is why I love the max bid formula. It's really simple and straightforward to follow, and it really helps us hone in on what our target ACoS is and target that really well with our bids. So take a look at this inside of Seller Central. You're going to see that you're going to have bid prices for all of these different auto targeting groups. We have close match, we have loose match, we have substitutes, and we have complements, and they're all going to have a different ACoS, and they're all going to have a different click to order ratio. So we can use the max bid formula on all of these different automatic targeting types to determine the precise bid that we want to get the desired ACoS that we're searching for. Now keep in mind that in this example, we're breaking down the automatic campaign by automatic targeting types. You can also do the first option that we talked about in last week, where we're just doing a general default automatic bid, where I would only have to set one bid price across the entire campaign and apply the max bid formula just to that one bid. But in this example, to be more precise, based on the automatic targeting type, I would want to set 4 different max bids based on my target ACoS. The third way to optimize your automatic campaign is by search term optimization. Now this is where you dig into the search term reports and you find all of the search terms that have led to clicks and sales, but maybe they're not profitable sales, or maybe you had no sales from those clicks. So we want to dive in and find what those search terms are and then do what's called negative exact match. Now not all sellers do this. Lots of sellers just do the bid optimization, and you can do it either way, but doing this will help you get a little bit more precise targeting with your automatic campaigns. So we do suggest that you do it. Now, keep this in mind. We have some great data here inside of the Entourage Seller Community. Now this page is available to all sellers. You can go and check out this information. What we're looking at here is all of the performance of our automatic campaigns by performance by targeting group. So check this out. We have compliments, loose match, close match, and substitutes. What I want to look at here, and we can look at the conversion, we can look at the ACoS, but what I want to focus in on is the number of orders and the number of clicks. Knowing this, we know the click to order ratio, and this can give us some intelligence as to when we should start doing negative exact matches. For example, if I know that on average it takes 10 clicks to get a sale for compliments across the board for many, many sellers, then if I get to that 11th click, I'm probably going to want to do a negative exact match type. Now we have broken it down based on our data, and you can see here that complement and close match have the lowest click to order ratio. Close match is the lowest at 10.31, followed by loose match and then substitute. So check this out. Substitutes, it takes on average 16.66 clicks in order to get a sale. You may want to ask yourself, is that even worth doing? Do I want to turn off substitutes or not even target substitutes? Knowing this information really helps to make much better negative exact matches, because I can then take a look at this number from my account and say, okay, let's say it's 8 on average. If it gets to be above 8, I'm going to make that negative optimization. If it's below 8, I'm going to give it some more time to test it out. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the search term report, I was just referring to the search term optimization. And when you go into the search term report for an automatic campaign, you're going to see that the keyword is not there. Amazon's not going to reveal that information, and it's going to be a little asterisk, but to the right of that, you can see that it's a broad match. And then you can see the ASINs that Amazon is targeting for you, and also the search terms that Amazon is targeting for you. So you can use this information, see how many clicks and orders you're getting, determine your click to order ratio, and determine if you want to do a negative exact match type. So for example, let's say this one here, Car Cave, was not performing well and I had 12 clicks and I had no sales whatsoever. I could then use a negative exact on Car Cave and I wouldn't get any more exposure when somebody typed in Car Cave. All right, so the fourth way to optimize is by placement. And what I mean by placement is either the top of search, rest of search, or on the product page. So when you go into the Amazon Advertising Console, you can see that the placements are going to have different results based on where they're at. So top of search versus product pages. Now we can't make any adjustment to rest of search, but of course rest of search is going to have completely different metrics than the performance of your automatic campaign for product pages and also the top of search. So what we can do is we can do what we call deep bid optimizations and take a look at what's getting the most amount of traffic, what's getting the highest ROAS and the best ACoS, and we can start to divert more traffic that way by increasing the bid adjustment. So take a look at this information over here. Once again, if you go to the community data page for PPC Entourage, you can see the general performance by placement. Now this is not broken down by automatic campaigns, but studying this will give you an idea as to how these ads perform for sponsored product ads based on placement. And this is going to help you make better decisions when you're optimizing by placement. The point being is make sure you do at least once a month or so, go into your automatic campaigns and look at these bid adjustments by performance by placement and see if you can fine tune your bid adjustments to get more traffic where you're getting the best results. So one of the questions that comes up very frequently is how often should I be optimizing my automatic campaigns? And really the answer to this comes down to how much data you're actually getting in, and that comes down to how much money you're actually spending. So if you're spending tens of thousands of dollars on Amazon ad spend, then you're going to have more data and you can make more frequent decisions and more frequent optimizations. So every couple days you can go in there and see how things are working out. Keep in mind there is a 24 to 48 hour data delay, so you want to make sure that you're not over optimizing. If you're only spending a couple $100s a month, then going in there a couple times a week or once a week is more than enough to go over the 4 steps that we went over today. So it really depends on how much money you're spending and how much data you're bringing in. So what type of optimization strategy are you using to manage your automatic campaigns? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, the video on top is the video from last week on how to properly set up your automatic campaigns, and the video below is a video that YouTube thinks you will like. And if you want to eliminate painful spreadsheets from your life, head on over to PPC Entourage to see how we can help your brand grow. I'll see you all next week. Have an incredible day.